Good morning everyone. So here I am Lokesh Bhana. Panchashil Academy presents online lecture of class 11 accountancy. Here we are starting our new chapter number 5, accounting equation. Part first presented by me. Okay. So first of all, what is accounting equation? What is accounting equation? It is a mathematical expression which shows that asset and liability of a firm is equal. It's just a mathematical expression. What is just? It's a mathematical expression that shows that asset and liability of the firm is equal. We have already discussed about the format of balance sheet. What's happened here? There. One side liabilities and one side assets. What we try to do? We try to reconcile them. We try to make it equal. So that's the form of this. That is the same form. Asset is equal to liability plus capital. Assets means all the assets cover under it. Liabilities also comes under it. Capital comes under it. That is the equation we have to follow in the accounting equation chapter. Okay, moving to next slide. Effect of transaction of accounting equation. Effect of transaction of accounting equation. When we follow the accounting equation, asset is equal to liability plus capital, we must have to know about its effect. So how the effects will come? First one, transaction affecting two items. As I have already discussed in concepts, dual aspect principle. Dual aspect principle shows that every transaction gives the two effects. So transaction affecting in accounting equation, there will be the transaction will come which have two effects, which affect two items. For example, cash started with the capital, so there will be two effects, with cash as well as with capital. Next, transaction affecting more two items. There may be transaction will come where the effects will be more than twice. Means there will cash will impact, capital will impact, and one more item will get impact. So we will do it by example. How to do it? Process of preparing accounting equation. How to do it? Process of preparing accounting equation. What we have to do is, first of all, we have to analyze the transaction in the term of variable asset, liability, expenses and income. First of all, when we see the transaction, what we have to do? We have to analyze which is asset, which is liability, which is expense, which is income. Then after we have to decide the effect of transaction. That who is increasing, who is decreasing, that we have to decide. And at last, third, what we have to do? Record the effect on the relevant side. Whatever the effect will come now, we have to record it on the relevant side. So that is the process of accounting equation. Now, we will understand it by doing practical examples. Okay, so let's move to practical examples. Okay, now coming to the basic, we are again telling you we are following TSP rule. This is the book. Now, then page number 5.2, chapter number 5, accounting equation. It is the format. Here I am showing you the format. How you have to do it. This is the basic which I am telling you. First of all, the format which you have to make. This is what? Format. How to solve it. So first of all, you have to write serial numbers. First 2, 3, 4 will come. Here the transaction. Whatever the transaction will be given in the question must be written by you in this column. Transactions. Then after the last column of asset is equal to liability plus capital. That is accounting equation that we have to do. Whatever solution we will do it here. And this is the total format of solving a question of accounting equation. Clear? Let's go through one by one. Here, first of all, the question is given to us. Rakesh started his business with 20,000 as capital. Rakesh started the business. Rakesh is an entrepreneur. He started the business with rupees 20,000. So 20,000 is capital. So what he did? He have involved cash. Notice, cash is an asset. Remember, he started with 20,000 rupees cash. This is cash. So here I am writing cash is equal to. So what is he starting with cash? It must have two effects. One is cash and second is capital. Capital is a liability. So he is starting with cash and here capital. These are the two variables. Now, how much cash is involving? 20,000 rupees is equal to how much capital? 20,000 rupees. This transaction is impacting two variables. One is cash and one is capital. The same thing I have written here, cash and capital. Here the cash is increasing, asset is increasing with 20,000. Here the capital means with 20,000 here, but he involved in the business. That means his capital is increased. Capital is a liability. Owner's capital is a liability in the business. It is 20,000 rupees is increasing as a capital. Here the liability increase, here his assets increase. Clear? Moving to the second transaction. Now, see the second transaction. I have written the second transaction here. Purchase furniture for rupees 500 in cash. Here what we are doing, we are purchasing a furniture of rupees 500 in cash. So how we will present it in accounting equation? Two effects. First of all, we have to find out two effects. So first is we are purchasing furniture. Furniture is an asset and we are purchasing it in rupees 500. That is cash. Transaction directly and that furniture we are purchasing in cash. So what is increasing? Our asset is increasing. As furniture is our asset, liability capital. Furniture is our asset. Furniture is our asset. So furniture is increasing, but we are giving rupees 500 in cash. So that means from 20,000 we will deduct 500 because our cash is going. So we have to write here furniture. Here furniture how much we are purchasing? Rupees 500. That is adding here, and here what we are deducting? Rupees 500 from which cash. So now our new equation will be made. Liability is 0, capital is increasing 0. Okay. So here we can write that our furniture is rupees 500, cash is 19,500. अच्छा साइन इफेक्ट की भी यूज. This is plus 20,000 minus 500 plus 19,500. Okay, here the liability is 0. Capital 20,000 plus 0. How much? So now our new equation made. What is our new equation? Let's see. Asset 500 plus 90,500, 20,000. 20,000 is equal to here 20,000. That means asset is equal to liability plus capital. This equation is fulfilling. So we can say this is now in the form of accounting equation. Okay, got it? Moving to next transaction. Now, third transaction on page number 5.3, it says purchase goods of rupees 1,000 in cash. The transaction will be available in the question. I have written it on the board. So purchase goods of rupees 1,000 in cash. Okay. So it is impacting two transactions. Which two? Purchase goods of rupees 1,000 in cash. So here purchase in cash. And one thing to be noted: whenever we purchase the good now, whenever we purchase goods, what we are doing? When we are purchasing goods, that means in our godown, goods stock is increasing. Goods stock is increasing. So suppose this is our godown. So if we are purchasing goods, then what will happen? Goods will increase. It will increase. So as the goods will increase. So it is impacting two transactions. One is cash and one is stock. They both are increasing here. So I will write it down. 1,000 purchase goods. If I am purchasing some goods in cash, my stock is increasing. I am writing here plus stock. How much it will increase? Furniture effect 0. Cash. My cash is reducing because I am purchasing goods of rupees 1,000. So 1,000 will reduce from the cash. And what will increase? Stock will increase. Again the same thing. Capital is increasing? No. Liability increasing? No. Now we are balancing it. Now I am balancing it. So see here. New equation. Here furniture 500, cash is 19,500 minus 1,000. How much comes? Plus 18,500. Stock, before it nothing stock was there. Now 1,000 plus 1,000. Liability 0. Capital again 20,000. Got it? So now total then 500 plus 18,500. Total 19,500. Sorry, 19,000. 19,000 plus 1,000 is equal to 20,000. So these three will give 20,000. Again the equation is fulfilled. 20,000 is equal to 20,000. Asset is equal to liability plus capital. So we are going right. Moving toward our fourth transaction. Now, our fourth transaction says, here before going to fourth transaction, I must tell you, whatever the old balance which was written downwards, which I have written on the top for solving a new transaction. Okay? Now, fourth transaction. Purchase goods of rupees 20,000 on credit. Purchase goods of rupees 2,000 or 20,000. 2,000 on credit. On credit means without paying the cash. So here also two variables which are affecting purchase. One is purchasing goods. Goods means stock is increasing. We have not purchased in cash. We have not purchased in cash. On credit. To whom we purchase from credit? Creditors. A new term should be noted it down in your copy. We purchase the credit goods from creditor. Creditor who the person who gives on credit is the creditor. So here creditor is also increasing. It is a new term for it. As we solve the new question, you will know this term. Okay. So now what is increasing? Stock is increasing and creditor is increasing. Stock will increase then with how much? Here furniture is increasing? No, 0. Here cash is increasing? No, it is transaction in credit? No. Now stock is increasing? Yes, stock is increasing by how much? 2000 rupees. Okay? Here. Now, creditor, who is the creditor? Who is given a creditor? To whom we have to pay? It is a liability. Note it down in your copy. Creditor is a liability. So, creditor is what? It is also increasing. It is increasing by 2000. So, I will write here. Plus 2000. It is increasing, that's why plus. If it was decreasing, then minus. Okay. Capital is 0, not increasing, not decreasing. So now balancing. Now balancing. Okay, so here new equation. New equation says here furniture 18,500, cash is rupees 500, stock is how much? 2,000 plus 1,000, 3,000, and creditor before nothing was there but now 2,000, and Rakesh who is the capital how much? 20,000. 20,000 plus 0, 20,000. So again, if you balance them, it will come 18,500 plus 500 plus 3,000. How much is come? 19,000. 19,000 plus 3,000. How much? 22,000. Here also 2,000 plus 20,000. 22,000. So both are balancing here. It is the accounting equation is balancing. So that's how the accounting equation forms. These are the basic between the 4 transactions. Go through it again and again.